Well, Uncle Michael took half of my speech. A lot of them, so my mom said, "Okay, well now it'll be short and sweet." I'll try and do both. And I just first off, I'd like to thank all of you for coming today. My dad would be very, very happy to have so many people here today. I know he would have enjoyed all the conversations you guys have had. He would have loved to have been part of all the conversations as well. He'd love to talk. I also wanted to thank my mom and my sister for putting on such a great event here and doing such a great job getting the house ready, getting the backyard ready, and putting on such an event that we usually only had once a year at my dad's birthday party. Obviously, it was not as many people were here, but still the fun and enjoyment was to be found. I also want to specifically thank my mom for being so supportive, showing her loyalty and strength towards my dad while he was in the hospital. I know it was not easy for her, but she showed great strength and great loyalty to my dad. All right, that was the easier part of my speech here. We'll get on to the harder part then. All right. Stephen Boskin. Thank you, Michelle. Always supportive, sister. Stephen Boskin, A Simple Life. My dad was born in 1941 in New York. He lived in a simple apartment and enjoyed the simple things. Playing outside after finishing up school, playing baseball, and tormenting his younger brother, Uncle Michael. His passion was simple. Baseball, baseball, and baseball. He moved as a youngster to California, and his passion for baseball grew even more. He rooted for the Brooklyn Dodgers, that are yet known to become now the LA Dodgers. His enjoyment for doing outside things, like being able to play baseball all year long due to the better weather conditions than New York gave him. His passion for fishing also developed, a passion that he passed on down to his kids and subsequently his grandkids. You come understand? Okay. My dad enjoyed, like I said, the simple things in life. Cheering on his beloved Dodgers, or Doyers. He enjoyed going on half-day fishing trips out of Santa Monica Bay, something that Michelle and I did often. He enjoyed sarcasm, and he enjoyed. There you go. And he enjoyed shows that made him laugh. His favorites included Married with Children and The Three Stooges. My dad had confidence in my sister and I, but I can remember a time when he had the utmost confidence in yours truly. This event took place on a family vacation down in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. I'm sure we had great memories of our family vacations to Yosemite, and as well as our trips up to Northern California to visit Uncle Michael, and the trip to New York, where my dad literally made 9 U-turns in a roundabout. Truth be told, because my mom was giving him the directions.
Mention the ticket while he was on the phone.
No, we'll leave that one in. He couldn't get over, or because really I think he was just having so much fun tormenting my mother. The image, since I was following him from behind in a rental car, was one of wow. I cannot see right now because I am laughing so hard that I'm crying, and that I might cry. Hold on, sorry. That I might crash, and yet at the same time, oh, that poor man in the car getting directions from my mom. No, it's not that memory. It's the memory that involves a wave runner, a kid not old enough to drive, and a simple plan, ending not so simply. The four of us were standing on the beach, and we had rented some wave runners. And at first, my dad and sister were going to drive by close to the beach and take a few pics while my mom and I take a few pics while my oh, I'm sorry. with our take a few pics of my mom and I with our mouths gaping wide open as Michelle was going to drive by, and my dad was going to be on the back taking pictures. Well, I'm not sure how or what happened, but the wave runner got dumped. The camera bag was at the bottom of the ocean floor, and well, that simple plan went awry. Now here's where it gets good. I figured, well, if Michelle can do it, so can I. So off I go, not knowing how a little move to the left or the right of the handlebars really did make it move rather quickly to the side. So off I go, and of course, being the angel that I am, I decided, let's see what this thing has really got. So off I go at about 1,000,000 miles an hour. Wind through the hair, all of the people on the local boats looking on. Hey, here's Rico Suave, before Rico Suave. It must have felt like it would have been an hour, and I decided to turn and see what it was like. In reality, I had lasted about 1.5 minutes, flew off the wave runner, and was done with having that adventure. So with life jacket covering half my face as I swam to shore, leaving the wave runner to drift away, I made it in and thought, well, thank gosh I'm okay. I got a glimpse of my dad looking at my mom. My dad's confidence had never been higher in me. I just don't remember if the confidence was the fact that he was confident I would not be allowed to drive a car because they were only going to let me ride a bus. Or that he was so confident in my ability that I would not pass my driver's license test. Going for the wave runner. The local merchants retrieved it before it drifted away for good. My dad didn't yell. He asked me if I understood what I should have done with regards to the wave runner and also promised me to never get on one again. And I'm pretty sure I still have not since that fateful day in Cabo. And that was one of many memories that I had to decide upon. But I have another one of along those lines where he had a simple idea and a simple plan when Michelle would start driving. My dad was in the Army, and his role was to help fix and work on tanks. So it was simple. Once Michelle got her driver's license, he'd buy her a tank, paint it pink, and there you have it, problem solved. If needed repairs, he could fix it. Michelle would be safe, and any parking, no problem. Either she would find one or she'd create one of her own by rolling over a few cars. And really, who would ever challenge her? She was riding in the tank. My dad loved coaching soccer, baseball, t-ball, little league, and basketball. Oh wait, strike that last one. Remember, short Jewish guy? Not your typical basketball player. As he got older, he enjoyed playing slow-pitch softball. Becca Lynn will remember fondly going to her annual softball equipment trip with Grandpa, or taking the iPod away from him and showing how to use it. Brady will remember fondly all of his many trips to local restaurants for breakfast with Grandpa. And Bennett will remember fondly his trip to see the Bears, Lions, and Tigers on display in San Diego. I was there close to the end, the night the Dodgers won the National League pennant. I stayed behind a little longer in the room with him. I was able to find the game on the hospital TV, and I stood next to his bed and tried to do my best Vince Scully impersonation. He would respond whenever the Dodgers did well, which was often. A last great memory of a father and son watching together one more Dodgers win together. While growing up, I was always one to show up right on time or maybe a minute or two late. This would bring the phrase, Greg, you'd be late to your own funeral. My dad's version of being on time was being there 45 minutes before the host said they had wanted you to show up. Well, he was too early to his funeral, but we lost him much too soon. I was mad, upset, sad, and all of these emotions that go with losing a loved one. However, I do find comfort in knowing that he had so many friends, family, pets. He had so many friends, family, pets there to receive him when he passed. I do find comfort in knowing that I know he will be grateful that his parents and his in-laws were there. He will be able to get to know his brother-in-law, who he lost to a car accident at the age of 16. He will be able to talk politics with great-grandpa Bird. You'll be able to have those great conversations about retirement and other things with Joseph Linero. You'll also have conversations and give and take jabs with Roger Pellegrini, a big USC fan, since my dad loved UCLA. He will be able to talk all things Mar Vista with his dear friend, City Councilman Bill Rosenthal. Some of the things my dad believed in were rules. He believed in fair play. He believed in family. He believed in loyalty. Values and beliefs that I've taken from him and use today as a dad. One of the other things that my dad was very good at was math. I've heard numbers are my life, and so I'm in accounting. My dad was in room 4919. A meaningless number to all, but I was able to find meaning in those 4 numbers. 4 being the family of 4 that we grew up as. 9 being the 9th month of the year, September, the last time we saw him not in the hospital. And the last being 19, his birthday. He went by many names. Boskin, Steve, Stephen, Stefan. Husband, father, brother, grandpa, and friend. As well as a few other colorful names that my mom would call him. Too many to list, and too many that are too colorful. In closing, my dad led a fun-filled, sarcastic, memorable, blessed life, yet such a simple life. Dad, I love you. May you rest in peace, and please know you will simply be missed. Thank you.